Hello, everybody. Fall Off Corner here with a late edition of my Build-A-Bear reviews, in which what I do for this new series that I do on my YouTube channels is hold on. Okay, sorry. Where I review Build-A-Bears and whatnot, and I'm sorry for this being late, because usually I always do it either on a Sunday or a Monday, but I was somewhat busy and also trying to recuperate from work past week beforehand and whatnot, so I do apologize for not having it done on the days that I do whatever for my Build-A-Bear reviews, or if anything now being hybridized into more than just Build-A-Bears, I'm also doing stuffies as well. But if anything, depending on whatever I do review, I'll specify either or, because if anything it might be one group but like in two different sections. So with that in mind, guys, today's Build-A-Bear that I'm reviewing is my Iron Man bear, which, if I'm not mistaken, because I know they've had Iron Man. Hold on, let me fix his sleeves here, because I'll be just talking about the custom a little bit. I think this is the one for Endgame. They had originally had him at one other time before, but I'm not entirely sure if it's the same one or not. So anyway, I got this. Was it last Friday, if I'm not mistaken? Because they debuted him on last Thursday, in which, other than him, you also got Captain America, which I really don't like Captain America because he's, if anything, between the two, I like I like Iron Man a lot more than I like Captain America, for a lot of reasons and whatnot. So, even on anything, technically blue is, I like blue more than red, but, if anything, I make the exception because since he's Iron Man, I like Iron Man a lot more, as I said before, as Captain America. So anyway, when I got him, I was actually kind of surprised about how he actually is, because I thought he'd be a lot smaller, like how majority of the bears that they got now for Build-A-Bear, like the hands being a little bit smaller, him not being as, as how he is, like, at least a little bit huggable, and, how full he is, as the whole thing. Cause certain ones, I think it also depends on exactly, since this is from the Avengers and also from Marvel, that he's a little bit more well made compared to all the other ones that only have like maybe one thing in common, or at least not really a brand thing, but just a specific bear. Um, so anyway, I got him, and then also I got him his outfit, which is the Iron Man suit, which, if I'm not mistaken, from what I heard from some of the people that I have shown it to, it's the new one for the Endgame Avengers movie. And also here's this little mask helmet thing where he's got like the little ear holes, as you can see. Oh, hopefully you can see. It's right there, little ear hole things, which I'll put it on him just to show you guys how it looks on him. It's somewhat kind of hard to getting this mask on him sometimes. Not really because it's like tight or anything, because it does fit his head perfectly. It's just that like a lot of stuff, especially like his like mouth and nose and whatnot, I really try to be careful with, because I really don't want to like end up messing up anything. I just want to put the mask on him and also do it correctly, so that way it kind of makes sense for his his eye holes, and well, not really eye holes, but like where his eyes are compared to where his actual eyes are. I want to make sure they're all perfect and whatnot. So if anything with that, that's how he looks like with the mask on and the suit. I was going to get the sound button, but that was beforehand of certain other circumstances that didn't fall through. So I just got without the sound button, which technically I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't do that, because the sound button had majority of his generic, well, not really, I wouldn't really say generic, but just the way like he's talking and whatnot. It's not any quotes from the movie. It's actually stuff from when he, I think when they did the stuff for a very old cartoon for Iron Man. And I don't know, just like I don't like the way the voice sounded for his button. The only thing that was like out of everything for the 5-1 sound button was like a repulsor blast towards the end for the last one. Other than that, because of that scratcher thing that I think either ended today or yesterday or tomorrow, where you can get a free item, which is like, you can get a heartbeat or a free scent, a free backpack, or a free shirt. In which I was fortunate enough to get a shirt, or not shirt, a heartbeat. So right there in the middle of his chest, that you do you feel a heartbeat, which I really, it's like it's not really anything I can show or anything. So I was able to claim that with him, which I was kind of happy about, because at least that way, I kind of like it when getting the heartbeat ones, because it makes it more real for each bear that I get, which I only have a few so far that I have the heartbeats with, because they are a little bit pricey. Um, Other than that, because like what they showed for online for a bundle, that basically you would have to get the red rubber boots in order for it to be like how Iron Man has the boots, which kind of sucks that they don't have anything like of gloves for the hands. And I think that was mostly it. Like, it was just the boots and the little sound button thing for him. Which, if anything, I really don't want to get him a sound button other than it being with the generic voices. I really don't want to, like the times that he gets like really dirty, and I have no choice not to use the bear cleaner, but to wash him in a washing machine. At the very least, I don't have to worry about his sound button getting soaked, and then just be a waste of money. I mean, it's $7 per each sound button, but I really don't want to end up like having them doing whatever, and if anything, ruining a perfectly good sound button just because it was in the wash. So I really like him. Very soft, very huggable, and I love him so much. I love that he's a part of my family, and everybody else in my stuffy family really loves him and really likes him. And I hope this review for him was somewhat good. To actually really put it more into a perspective review, this bear is awesome. I highly recommend it to anybody who wants to get something of a Marvel bear, and that it's money well spent. If anything, just be careful. Like, he is somewhat pricey at around $29 just for the bear, and I think around $15 to $13 for the outfit itself. But like, just for anybody who really wants to get something to represent for Avengers Endgame, which will be debuting tomorrow. And if anything, depending on if it's only around here or at the very well these select theaters, they are doing a early release showing starting around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over by the movie theater that I usually go to, but I am unfortunate enough to not being able to go see it, which I will maybe, if anything, depending on, or if anything, I probably will go see it. That'll be at what's the word I'm looking for? That'll be next week when I have a day off that I can make sure I don't really have anything to do and go see that movie and whatnot. Which, other than that, I'm still planning on getting to go see Detective Pikachu and Godzilla, which I'll be starting to talk about those pretty soon. If anything, starting next month and whatnot. So with that in mind, guys, thank you guys all for watching my video. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. If you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that bell notification so you get any present and future video alerts for any of my videos that I make. If you have any suggestions for anything that you want to see in this Build-A-Bear review and Stuffy review, or what should I review next for my next bear or Stuffy, anything you want to see in my YouTube channel as it is, or anything at all, make sure you write it down in the comment section below. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.